Oh, you don't get any tougher than this man. The first Irish-born WWE champion, the Great White, the Celtic Warrior, Sheamus. He got him.
This is a level of destruction no one was expecting.
No kidding, this is getting ugly.
And Sheamus reverses it. The game avoids trouble there.
Yeah, Triple H saw that one coming a mile away. Just think about being Triple H's opponent.
Yeah, okay.
One of the monikers this man enjoys is the Cerebral Assassin. He can break you down mentally. He can grapple with the best of them, brawl with the toughest customers, and tame the fiercest monsters when he's in that ring. Beware of the game.
So give us the breakdown here for Triple H.
Looking fresh right now, which is good. You got to wonder how much longer that can last, though.
We've seen some great tag team action over the years here in WWE, and I can attest that this is no different. King, something you brought up was Triple H's ability to take down any type of superstar. I think the superior in-ring acumen, coupled with his merciless mean streak, is what separates the game from the rest.
Well, we've talked about all of Triple H's incredible abilities, Michael. I think one of the things that we don't talk enough about is his physical power. There's not an opponent the game's had that has not felt the pedigree.
Not today, too fast.
Barrett with a reversal.
Viper slithers out of the way.
Oh, slithers. I see what you did there, Cole. Very clever. Barrett reversing it. Incredible. Oh, wait. Nice reversal. Oh, and a terrific reversal.
Sheamus comes in off the tag.
What a knife-edge chop.
The Apex Predator has experience in making history. In October 2007, Orton became WWE Champion for the first time at the No Mercy pay-per-view. It began when Mr. McMahon awarded Orton the championship. Then the Viper defeated a familiar figure throughout his career in his first title defense. His former... Wow, there's the save. The match continues. Thank you for closing out your weekend.
He whipped that one. Hey now.
Sheamus turns it around.
For a big guy, Sheamus sure is sneaky.
The Viper heads into action here tonight as one of the most decorated superstars of all time.
Yeah, and you know, on top of all his championships, let's not forget that Randy Orton has also won the Royal Rumble and the Money in the Bank briefcase.
Fighting from a position of full health here, using all his power to drive him to the mat. And looking at Sheamus, what's the story for him right now?
A rivalry that I think helped Randy Orton solidify his true superstardom was his journey into Death Valley versus The Undertaker. Remember that?
Oh, of course.
Orton proved to be one of the Dead Man's greatest adversaries, and to this day, the Viper's match versus the Phenom at WrestleMania 21 is regarded as one of the best in the streak.
The Dubliner. Sheamus is the first Irish-born champion in WWE history.
Not a lot of spring left in his step right now.
You could call this a good old-fashioned butt whooping.
Yeah, that's exactly what we're witnessing. A butt whooping.
Jerry, you touched on the incredible rivalry between Randy Orton and The Undertaker, and I have to say, as someone who was in the broadcast position for so many of their face-offs on SmackDown and called their showdown at the 21st Showcase of the Immortals, Orton versus Undertaker was one of the gravest challenges to the life of the streak ever.
Michael, before you described what it was like calling the war between Undertaker and Randy Orton, I remember a chill going through the entire Staples Center at WrestleMania 21. Randy Orton versus Undertaker is certainly one of the best rivalries I've ever seen.
Each of these competitors is looking for the slightest hint of weakness in the other.
Well, that's a strategy you have to always have in the back of your head, Cole. If you ever see a weakness in your opponent, you got to jump on it. You can bet that the crowd knows the history of Randy Orton, a third-generation superstar. Fans know Randy truly is the Viper, the apex predator, and a man who is so cunning and so lethal, he can achieve whatever goal he sets for himself, and has throughout his WWE career.
This guy can go toe-to-toe with anybody. One of these guys is going to walk away with the win here tonight. I just can't imagine one of them also accepting defeat.
Oh, out of nowhere!
King, WWE fans have heard the name Orton ring through arenas for more than 50 years. When it comes to the Apex Predator, it doesn't get much more sadistic than Randy Orton and the people with us live at WWE events, and those watching at home know it.
Well, the fans certainly know where Randy Orton came from. A third-generation superstar, grandson of the Big O, and son of WWE Hall of Famer Cowboy Bob.
The Ace!
Yeah, the Ace. It's not an accident that Randy Orton is one of the greatest men in this business. And he'll tell you, it was his destiny. And you can bet that WWE fans fear Randy Orton, and they respect Randy Orton.
This match is being televised around the world in 18 languages and in over 110 countries.
Absolutely amazing. The world is watching, and I guarantee you they're going to love it. When I think about the history that Triple H has written in this career, it's amazing. I think back to his incredible entrance at WrestleMania 22 when he faced John Cena in Chicago. That procession to the ring set the tone for the entire match. I mean, it was awesome. Ooh, hard shot to Sheamus.
Orton stopped Randy. Orton has done it.
Randy Orton stomping everything in sight. This is vintage Orton. Might have to do this by himself. His partner doesn't have much left.
And here comes Randy Orton. King, I know you spoke about WrestleMania 22, but let's think back to when the cerebral assassin truly took his first steps towards sports entertainment royalty. When he defeated man.
Is he really going to... Look at this. Oh, it's a long way down. Oh,
And he's heading back in.
I can't blame him. Nothing good is going to happen out here on the floor.
Look out. He's got his sights set on that neck region.
Not today. Too fast.
Both legal men are in the ring and set to start things off here. We're ready to go.
We should see some good tag teaming between... This legend's built his career on outthinking and dominating his opponents. It's definitely all about the game. Ow! Ooh. No, wait, nice reversal. Oh, out of nowhere. No, wait, nice reversal.
Getting his attention with a vicious strike. Well, let's get your thoughts here on Sheamus.
Randy Orton joined WWE in 2002, and by the end of 2003, he had already lifted his first title. And since then, not a year has gone by when he hasn't had at least a hand in holding or competing for one of the company's major championships. The Viper has been at the peak of this profession for a very long time.
Well, luckily the body hasn't absorbed too much of an attack up to this point.
And Sheamus reverses it.
Quick thinking to avoid that.
There's a drop kick. Nice move.
That looked like one of my old drop kicks. Very nice. He looks absolutely unstoppable here.
With the punishment that's been dished out in this one, you have to ask, how bad is this injury? Can Sheamus continue?
You know, Cole, I think if this was anyone else, they'd be out cold right now, and the match would have been called by now.
It's the longevity and consistency of Randy Orton that King talked about, which has turned him from a legend killer into simply a legend. Whether we've always condoned his tactics is debatable, but King, we can't take away his success.
Well, you're right, Michael. The Apex Predator has only gotten better with age. Some would say like a fine wine. Anytime we thought he may have taken a step backwards or gone too far, here he comes again to win another championship. So you're right, it's hard to debate Orton's success. People will be telling their grandkids about Randy Orton, that's for sure.
Now that's the type of move that sends a message to an opponent.
Yeah, and that's a message you don't want to receive. Randy Orton, no problem getting out of that one.
Looking to rearrange the face here. Randy Orton doesn't like people in his personal life. One thing that he will share is the work he does away from the ring. Studying archive footage of his opponents, of different eras in the business. Anything he can do to give himself an advantage over other WWE superstars. The Viper never stops.
Gets rocked. Barrett with a reversal.
Not today. Too fast.
Barrett doing a great job of turning that around.
Cole, you spoke before about Randy Orton not liking people in his personal life and studying footage. Well, you know what? His dad, WWE Hall of Famer Cowboy Bob Orton, was the exact same way.
You know, King, I think you're right, because I think by nature the Ortons are loners who want to rule the ring and then be left alone afterwards. The human body.
Here's the cover. 1, 2. Barrett with a reversal.
It's an amazing atmosphere in this arena tonight.
Oh, you're right. Big fight feel here, no doubt.
Ladies and gentlemen, from the moment Randy Orton came into this company in 2002, he has been a guarded individual. Yes, he's a student of the game and knows the history of the business like no one else, but he doesn't have a lot of friends.
Right.
Has had fewer associates and less acquaintances, and that's exactly how Randy Orton likes it.
Well, you know, Michael, I don't think someone who's known as the Apex Predator is exactly going to be inviting everyone over to his house for coffee and cake on his days off.
Think?
Randy Orton is not one to be messed with or tested, and his privacy is something that's very important to him.
A lot of pride on the line here in this tag team encounter, but only two of these competitors will end up getting what they came for, the win.
Wow, what an onslaught. Orton's just vicious. Okay, the question on my mind is, how do you beat a man like Randy Orton? I mean, he is such a veteran of the sport. Simply trying to convince yourself this will be an easy match is not even close to enough. All I'm saying is, his opponent needs a plan. A quick reversal by Sheamus.
Quick thinking to avoid that.
Oh, he missed.
Oh, nobody home that time. With a reversal.
I don't want to know what that feels like.
Yeah, well, I've felt it before, and you're right, you don't want to know.
I think when you look at Randy Orton, being that he is a veteran in the ring, doesn't mean he is without weaknesses. The problem is, once they're exposed, they rarely resurface. But first things first, you have to find the weakness.
So you're right. The Apex Predator has the ability to learn from his mistakes and ensure that...
And Randy Orton delivers the patented Orton stomp.
And it's like he's going for a walk in the park, stomping everything and sticking out. Oh, and a terrific reversal. The shoulders are down.
Oh, and bad news, Barrett getting on a roll here. As we're seeing, if anyone in WWE likes taking the fight to an opponent, it's Wade Barrett.
Uh-oh. He's in full-on attack mode now.
Bad news, Barrett is brash, vicious, and can't wait to let people know how he has some bad news. Wow, what a move from Triple H. That's how you sweep an opponent under the carpet. Triple H looking to finish things.
Pedigree from out of nowhere. Oh, that was amazing.
You know, there's just so much at stake for these teams in this match. And winning this
RKO.
And there's the tag. This is going to be big, one way or another.
No kidding. Look at this hang time.
Incredible! His shoulders are down.
And the ref starts the count. And there's the count.
1, 2.
And now he's back out on the apron.
Great match here, but if you missed any of the matches from this week, go to WWE.com to catch up on all the action.
I go to WWE.com all the time to catch up on the Divas.
Not today, too fast.
There's the switch.
Look out.
What a brutal way to take someone off their feet. You got to be kidding me.
Yeah, that was quite the slam, wasn't it, Cole? Look out below! Look out! Look at this hold! He may have him here. Oh, the longer he stays in this, the closer he...
What diabolical things are going through that mind right now?
When you get in control like this, you want to throw everything at your opponent. And that could be what we're seeing here.
Hoping to end it early.
Here's hoping.
Sheamus has given a beating and taken one here tonight. Whether you want to admit it or not, the Celtic Warrior's ability to fight is like no other.
Incredible counter.
He's sending a message to the entire WWE locker room here. He'll be feeling the effects of that for a while.
He's too good inside the ring to be out on the floor for long.
I don't agree with you, King. I don't think there are two teams I'd rather see square off against.
Good job getting to the ropes there. And he's in there trying to get something going for his partner.
A nice shot by Sheamus.
Quick thinking to avoid that.
We're looking at complete domination here.
This match may end right here.
And he makes it to the ropes. He's seen enough. Here he comes.
He may never walk the same after that backbreaker.
Randy Orton's letting the fans here tonight know, in case there's any confusion, that he's the man in charge.
Whoa, look out. He's trying to turn this around.
Randy Orton with some strong moves currently.
Randy Orton snapped. He's absolutely lost it.
That's got to be it. Randy Orton. How about that finishing move?
That phased him. I mean, there's no way it couldn't have.
Good gosh. There's the punt kick. Randy Orton destroying now.
That may be the most devastating move in the WWE.
Uses the forearm and the European uppercut. Punishing blow.
And he goes for the cover.
This is it.
They got it! Let's see what happened during that incredible matchup. That match was... Let's take a look. That was a match for the record.
Here are your winners.
And there's the bell.
Oh, boy. The feeling in this arena is unbelievable. I'm not sure who's going to win, but I am sure that we're going to see a great match.
What a wild attempt at striking your opponent. I don't know if she could have been further off the mark.
That was like a haymaker, like she was taking that big home run swing.
The back is the largest area on the human body and thus always a target.
I know what you mean. You know, I've got a weak back.
How long did you have that?
Well, about a week back.
So, what do you think about Paige?
This is the time to shine, Michael. So much on the line here. Some people can only dream of being in this position.
God, there was nothing accurate about that attempt at offense.
Oh, you're being too kind. Some people would use other words to describe what we just witnessed. The shoulders are down.
The competition in the Divas division right now is the hottest I've seen in a very long time. Looking to be in great shape here. It doesn't appear as though any damage has been done. And Paige manages to reverse out of that one.
Oh, wait, nice reversal. Oh, she's really showing what she's made of here.
With this kind of attack, you have to wonder just how much longer they can compete in this match.
Yeah, I completely agree. The way things are going in there, I'd say not much longer. My gosh, this is a beating.
We're looking at complete domination here. Albright got it.
Oh, this could be it. Albright may be our winner. Hey, Paige finds a way out.
She's starting to put moves together. Watch out.
She's on a roll. Uh-oh. You know, Paige may be young, but hey, the shoulders are down.
And she kicks out.
Man, she's not just beautiful, she's tough, too.
Well, that rocked her all right.
You're right about that. She don't know where she's at right now.
Not today, too fast.
She's really putting her stamp on this. Can she keep her down?
Maybe. She's heading back up.
Oh, no. It's high-risk time again. He takes to the air.
Wow. Going up. Remember, momentum in WWE can turn on a dime. Albright got it.
Oh, this could be it. Albright may be our winner.
Paige really is a veteran in there, I mean, despite her age. And it's amazing to think that she's beaten competitors twice her age. And many of those girls were considered young.
I can't even begin to imagine what Paige's legacy will be when it's all said and done.
Mercy, there's the faith breaker.
The faith breaker? Oh, man.
She appears to be extra slow.
There it is, the 5-star frog splash.
Ouch. He's squashed.
And this has got to be it.
They got him. 2, 3.
What a huge win.
And here's just some of the action we saw during the match. What a spectacular. 1 in a million. Oh, boy. That was a spectacular performance.
Here are your winners and new
If you're going face-to-face with Brock Lesnar, know that this man has ruled every fighting environment he's been in. He's simply unstoppable.
Quick thinking to avoid that. Look out.
Oh, a serious knockout blow. Look how slow.
Look at this head tackle. Incredible.
He hits a sweet combination. Well, when the signature moves of Brock Lesnar become the topic, it's unavoidable that talk will turn to the powerbomb. The Beast has rattled the canvas with the body of just about every opponent who's climbed into that ring with him using that maneuver.
What do you have on Brock Lesnar?
Definitely looking confident in this one-on-one environment. That's a good sign.
This should be an incredible matchup. I mean, both men have extensive offensive repertoires, lasting endurance, and an insatiable appetite to be number one.
Well, that missed him all right.
Hey, did you look before firing? What an idiot.
He's pressing all the right buttons now.
Oh, man, that elbow will knock you silly.
Let's touch on Stevens a bit.
The prestige of holding a singles title certainly hasn't been lost. Just look at the ferocity in which these two are competing.
Well, man, he's going off here. I don't know if this is by design or if he just lost his mind.
Yeah, I think he's stuck on the repeat button.
Not today, too fast.
That'll have you worrying about. If WrestleMania 30 has taught us anything, it's that Brock Lesnar can do absolutely anything inside that ring when he puts his mind to it.
You know, I'm still shocked that he conquered Undertaker's WrestleMania undefeated streak.
Quick thinking to avoid that. Super kick, can he capitalize? Not today, too fast.
Brock's down. Brock Lesnar's down and appears to be in bad shape here. Let's touch on Stevens a bit.
Definitely looking confident in this one-on-one environment. We're going to find out a lot here tonight. Head-to-head, no excuses. Let's get it on.
Talk about a target. The largest bullseye is always in someone's back.
Yeah, that's bad. Inside the ring again.
Yeah, and they should be. This is where the action needs to be. Oh, they couldn't find a home for that one.
Well, it certainly wasn't due to a lack of trying, Michael.
Quick thinking to avoid that.
There may be no stopping him. This is what makes him one of the best in the business.
Look at this. This could be it.
And Stevens gets all of it.
Oh, an amazing move by Stevens.
I think we know what this is. And Stevens gets all of it.
Oh, an amazing move by Stevens. Watch it! To take a chance like that, do you know how badly he must want to win this?
You can practically feel the wear and tear that's been done throughout this match.
Hey, the shoulders are down!
Remember, the Intercontinental Championship's on the line.
And that's what makes this match so important. These guys are willing to tear each other apart for this title. just barely moving. I'm not sure he can get back to his feet.
Nice escape by Lesnar.
And it's moves like that that made Lesnar the one in 21-1.
We're looking at complete... domination here.
Oh, look at the emotion. Wow, he's still down after that. Hey, he's going for it again. He may have to tap out right here.
Going top rope once more.
They love it up there. Look out below. Look out.
He thinks he has it. 1, 2, and a kick out.
The kick out's all that saved him. This match goes on.
After the amount of punishment he suffered, it's simply amazing that he's still in this one. He's obviously making fun of his opponent here.
The nerve of this guy.
Oh my, someone's getting a taste of their own finishing moves.
Man, oh man, why would they do that?
1, 2, 3.
And he keeps it, folks. What a win. Oh, they threw everything they had at each other in this match. We may be looking at the match of the year. Let's go to the highlights here.
Here's your winner and still the Intercontinental Champion, the Phenom, AJ Stevens.
Wow, what a match. The champ.
The following contest is an Extreme Rules match, and it is for the Raw Women's Championship. Representing the Bella Twins from Scottsdale, Arizona, she is the Raw Women's Champion, Nikki Bella.
Nikki Bella wants nothing.
Introducing the challenger from Orlando, Florida, Naomi.
And here comes one of the most...
Introducing the challenger, from Long Island, New York, Alicia Fox.
Oh, the challenger with...
And their opponent, from Calgary, Alberta, Canada, Natalya.
Here comes the...
So much anticipation, and it all comes down to this.
There's no telling what these competitors will do in Extreme Rules, but I can guarantee we're about to find out.
Oh, out of nowhere!
I assure you, that hurts.
Oh, wait, nice reversal. Nikki has her.
Clearly on a mission here.
Nikki Bella lit up television screens in 2008 when she and her sister Brie debuted in WWE. The co-creator of Twin Magic has turned heads in WWE while being a former Divas champion, the 2013 Diva of the Year, and along with her sister Brie, a reality television star on the E! Network's Total Divas show.
A win for Natalya here would successfully mark the culmination of a long journey to the top.
Looking fresh right now, which is good. You got to wonder how much longer that can last, though.
Playing mind games.
Yeah, a little intimidation there. Oh, wow. Well, we're on the move here.
Oh, the reversal by Alicia Fox.
You know, Colt, Nikki Bella shows the world what she's made of every week in that ring and on Total Divas. But to come back from an injury like that, one that almost ended your career, I mean, that says it all. Well, that and Twin Magic.
Look at that. She nailed her. Now that's how you land a well-placed strike on your opponent.
Yeah, that hit right on the money.
Not today, too fast.
And the elbow drop hits.
Got out of the way of that one. Oh, and did you hear the impact?
Well, I don't know if you would categorize it.
It's safe to say the entire WWE locker room has just been put on notice.
Really locking in the stretch here.
We've seen Nikki Bella polish off opponents in a number of ways over the years, but nothing has been more brutal to her opponents than her backbreaker. Its list of victims runs like a who's who of the Divas division.
I think she's trying to prove a point here. Oh my, what a move by Nikki Bella. That's gotta be it.
I'm telling you, Nikki just getting better and better with each passing week. She's an absolute tear right now. Oh, this may very well end it.
Oh man, she just got dropped.
No kidding.
Rack attack. Nikki Bella said enough's enough. I'm gonna end it right here.
Oh, Nikki Bella looking to end this thing with that rack attack, and that is a thing of beauty. 1, 2. Back into the ring now.
Yeah, this is good. This is where the action needs to be.
And that's why it's called high risk, ladies and gentlemen.
We've discussed it many times, Michael. Nikki Bella is way more than just a pretty face. She's a devastating competitor, if you ask me.
That'll have you worrying about long-term injuries for sure.
Oh, once you get out of the ring, anything can happen. You've got exposed steel, concrete, the barricades, and all of it can be used to cause massive damage.
Oh, the reversal by Alicia Fox. That shot hit the opponent exactly in the right spot. What accuracy.
Ow! Ooh. Well, the trick sometimes when you get outside the ring is survival. The match becomes almost secondary when you get near all these dangerous objects. Hey, Cole, this could do it.
I think so. And she's back in the ring now.
Yeah, very good. Nothing good happens out on that floor.
Woo, a little showboating going on here.
Here goes Nikki Bella. And Naomi manages to reverse out of that one. Oh, look out. She missed her target that time.
What a move! What a smart move! Natalya's so good when she gets in control like this. The shoulders are down.
They're still alive.
Yeah, Cole, you remember that song back in the day? Staying Alive? Well, that was it in WWE terms. And she's toast. Turning it around, it's Alicia Fox with the reversal. There doesn't seem to be any slowing her down now.
Oh, she does it again.
I'm not sure I can watch this. Oh, that head's got to be screaming.
Oh, she does it again.
Oh, a face buster. That'll cause some damage. Well, we're on the move here.
Look out.
Oh, once you get out of the ring, anything can happen.
The Bella Buster, the end is near.
Oh, I don't want this to end. She's really putting her stamp on this match now.
Second time's a charm.
Well, we're on the move here.
She makes it look easy.
Look out.
Natalya looking to end it. And she strikes with great precision. And Naomi manages to reverse out of that one.
Where else but in the WWE are you going to see something like that? Hey, the shoulders are down.
2, 3. She did it. The winner and your new champion.
Oh, boy. That was a spectacular performance. Oh, those WWE competitors. Oh, there were some unbelievable highlights. Look at this. This was a match that was simply mesmerizing.
Here are your winners and new Raw Women's Champion, Naomi.
What a thrilling fatal four-way match that...
Wow, this amazing crowd is in for one hell of a match.
Y2J will have his hands full here tonight.
Well, he'll undoubtedly be looking to his Jerichoholics for some moral support.
And here we go. The championship is on the line, and I got to tell you, the atmosphere of this building is awesome.
Oh, man. How much damage did that cause to the neck?
Quick thinking to avoid that. Not today, too fast.
And so what's the story here for Chris Jericho? When you start talking about a finely tuned athlete like The Rock, you're talking about someone who played football for the University of Miami. And at 6'5", 265 pounds, possesses unbelievable power and dizzying speed.
Yeah, The Rock's bloodline is unreal, Michael. Grandson to High Chief Peter Maivia, son of the great soul man Rocky Johnson. The Brahma Bull has the power, the speed, toughness, and, well, heck, the charisma to pretty much do whatever he wants in the ring.
And we're under...
And there's the bell.
This one could be the match of the night.
Looking highly motivated here.
Oh, and a terrific reversal by Chris Jericho. Oh, out of nowhere. Oh.
And now it is show-off time. Don't waste time gloating here.
This is undoubtedly the chance of a lifetime for Chris Jericho.
Looking at The Rock in that ring reminds you pretty darn fast about what he's bringing to a fight. Power, speed, toughness, tons of trash talk, and the people. You can't forget about the people. He is the people's champ. And by God, they love this man. I know he's excited about this United States Championship opportunity and all the history that comes with it. You like to talk about all the great Hall of Famers that have held that title, Michael, and I know he'd like his name added to that list.
Quick thinking to avoid that. Looks like he's pinpointing the...
The shoulders are down. 1, 2. Now that you think about it, I'm not sure which area is the Great One's strongest, but in looking at all of the things you mentioned, I can't really find a weakness. That'll always spell trouble for an opponent.
Jericho maneuvers his way out of trouble.
Yeah, I didn't see that one coming, Cole. The Rock turns it around.
There's definitely facial damage. I just wonder if anything's broken.
Yeah, he's going to have a Roman nose. Going to roam all over his face.
Championship on the line.
Oh, you're right about that. Let's get this thing going. Who's going to be the champion? Oh, man. Oh, man. The Rock is laying the smackdown here. He's just bringing it, Cole. Do you smell it? Incredible counter. Oh, wait, nice reversal. You know, we talk so much about superstars making history and special moments in time. Well, one moment of The Rock's that I think back to was when he won his first WWE Championship. He bested 14 other superstars in the Deadly Game tournament at the 1998 Survivor Series. And that included beating Mankind in the finals.
Competing at full health here, definitely in a good position. These are great competitors, great, tremendous gladiators here in WWE.
Some of the best superstars that WWE have to offer. Speaking of some big moments, the one that I can't get out of my mind right now is March 28th, 1999. WrestleMania 15. That's right, the first of what would be 3 main events. Wow, what a move from The Rock. Now that's how you sweep an opponent under the carpet.
Talking about sending a message of, look at this. We don't often see a superstar's own finishing move used against him like this.
Yeah, that's almost embarrassing.
Can he do it here?
He's got him. 2.
Rock gonna go up high.
Whoa, whoa!
And he fails to connect with anything that time.
Man, that was some miss, all right. I could feel the breeze all the way over here.
Look at Jericho go. We've seen this man at his very best. Right now, Y2J's firing on all cylinders.
Today, too fast. A wild overhead punch wreaking havoc in here.
No kidding, that shot came out of nowhere. Whoa.
what a shot. That did some serious damage. You can't take too many of those and expect to be in the match much longer.
Getting some air here.
I need some too after sitting next to you.
Hey, this may very well be it.
Chris Jericho is on the wrong end of an offensive campaign. Simply put, he's in trouble and needs to find a way out. These guys are giving it their all here tonight, not just to entertain the fans, but to ultimately walk away with the win.
Nowhere to go. I guess he's done with that move.
Yeah, but what's he going to do next?
Is this it? Submission holds locked in, and he's in big trouble. Oh, his body has to be broken right now. What a reversal. Oh, and a terrific reversal by Chris Jericho.
This is a beating inside and out.
Yeah, external and internal. Watch it. I mean, that's how you pick your moment and go for it.
Oh, it looks like he's in no man's land here. He needs to be able to put things...
The shoulders are down.
And he escapes with a kick out.
The Rock showing great mental and physical toughness to continue here.
You can't put a price tag on landing that perfect strike. And that nailed him.
Whoa! A direct hit. Talk about getting tagged and knocked in the middle of next week.
Just trying to goad his opponent into making a mistake here.
Going to the top. High risk,